Good evening, everyone. Hi, Instagram and Facebook people. How are we doing? Just take a few minutes to let everyone know we are here. My Insta family, how are we doing? Who do we have here? Welcome, everyone. Yay! Hi, Tunde. Hi. Okay. Hi, Tunde. How are you? We have Papa online for Instagram. Okay. For my Facebook people, I'm saying good evening, everyone. For my Instagram family, I am saying good evening. So I'm trying to work with two different cameras here. So don't please permit me to shift my eyes between the two. Okay. So tonight we have two topics we're going to work on, and I'm going to try as much as possible to make sure I'm going to try as much as possible to make sure I finish the two topics. Yeah. The first topic we're going to be working on today is why women actually scream. The last time we talked about why women cry during sex. Yeah. So we're going to finish our questions, all the questions we had the last time, before why women scream and how big is too big a dick. Yeah, when you say a dick is big, how big are we talking about? Hi, thanks for joining the entire Mayowa. Okay, getting down to our class. Okay, let me reduce this a little. Okay, okay. So the first thing we're going to be talking about this night is why women scream during sex. Okay, now a lot of guys actually have this mindset that when she's screaming because she's feeling you and all. No, I'm telling you the truth as a woman. It doesn't happen that way every time. We don't scream, or it is being said that women don't scream just because you are doing it right. Okay? Please don't get us wrong. Sometimes we do it just to help you. Yeah, that's one thing I've gotten to find out um, over a couple of weeks. Okay? So I'm gonna read out what I have here. It is said that 85% of women actually scream not because they are feeling you. 85% of women scream not because they are feeling you, but because they scream just to help boost your morale. What do I mean by this? Most times women scream because we want you to give us more, because we want you to feel we are feeling it, because we scream because we want you to feel, oh, you're doing a good job, or oh, it will make you actually believe that you're hitting the right spot and will make you want to do more. Okay, because guys, please let me know if I'm wrong, because I think I have more guys on Instagram than Facebook. Yeah, guys, let me know if I'm wrong, because it is being said that most times when we scream, yeah, it makes you people feel like yes, and you want to show more power, you want to show that yes, I'm the man here. Okay, so if it's true, if it helps boost your morale, please let me know for the guys. Yeah, and women, I know we have some women online already. If you know you actually do that, you actually scream sometimes just to get more, just to get more pounding, just to get more um I'm looking for that one now. More energy from him. Yeah. For instance, he's pounding you gradually, and then the more you scream, the more he gives back to you. If you know you actually do that, please do let me know. Yeah. I need to be sure I'm on the right track here. Okay. Now, 70% of women is said to reach orgasm not during sex, but during foreplay, during for those who masturbate during masturbation, and lastly during intercourse. Okay, most times women get orgasm through foreplay or through masturbation more than intercourse. Um, to most of us who are married and who actually had sex, yeah, we know that most times you don't really get that orgasm when you are being pounded. Yeah, you don't get to that level. But when you're being when you're being given oral sex, or when you're being fingered, or when the dick is being use on your clit to rub your clit and all, yeah, it helps you get an orgasm. Okay, so these are the reasons why we scream, not because you are giving it right, but because it helps boost you to give us more from, from whatever it is we're getting from you. Women are like, okay, women are likely to reach orgasm through foreplay than sex, like what I just said. Now, so another thing we get to do as women is, it said that calling of names, go and things like saying go faster, dig deep, is said to do two things. Okay, now men, please don't skin us alive tonight. I am just trying to come. I'm bringing this from the woman's point of view. Okay, now for instance, um, you're having sex with your partner and she's calling your name. Oh, okay, let me use Mayawa as an example. Yeah, she's calling you, oh Mayawa, oh Mayawa this, oh give it to me, oh Mayawa, give me more, I want more and all. Now, when she keeps saying this, doesn't mean she's feeling you. She's only doing that to help stroke your ego, okay, and also to help send you a subtle sign of what she wants from you. What do I mean by this? Okay, what I mean is this. Talking about stroking of ego, yeah, it helps to manipulate the male behavior to their advantage. Now, when a woman keeps calling your name and telling you, oh, you're doing this, oh, I love you, oh, I can't do without you, oh, promising you won't give this up, oh, when they keep saying all these things, it makes you feel like, yes, you're actually doing something right. It makes you feel like, oh, yes, you are the man, oh, yes, you're doing, you're satisfying her in bed. So, the reason why we scream and call your name is not because we feel we just want to scream. No, sometimes at the point, most women just can't help but call your name. It's not because they just want to call your name. It's because they can't help themselves at that point. Yeah. It also helps the partner to ejaculate faster. Now, screaming has a way of, there's this thing that works in the man's mind when your partner starts screaming, and it gets to a point the screaming starts increasing. The pace starts going higher and higher. It also helps you do more work till you get to ejaculation. Okay, so please note, when your partner is screaming, it's not because you're giving. Sometimes certain women scream because they want you to come faster. Sometimes they scream because they want you to give them more. Sometimes they scream because they are trying to let you know that, oh yes, you're the man, and just to help you feel like you're the man. So that's for those who don't actually feel. Sometimes some people just do have sex, but they don't even feel the sex. Yeah, that's a different thing entirely. But for those who feel it, they don't scream because they are trying to pretend to you or they're trying to stroke your ego. No, they scream because they just can't help themselves at that point, because you're doing something right and you're hitting the right spot. Okay, so you don't end up saying that everybody does that. If your woman is feeling, especially when your partner is feeling you and you're married to her for a while and you're sure your sex life is great, then sometimes she screams because she just can't help it. Okay? And sometimes they scream because they want you to do more than what you're doing. They want you to pound more, they want to put more energy, they want you to increase the tempo. Yes, they want you to also increase the tempo of what you're doing. Yeah. Okay, the reason why we scream, I said we scream, we also scream because of subtle signs. Yeah. Guys don't go for big performances. Now there's some women who don't like screaming. Yeah, their screaming comes in a very low, like they mourn. Yeah, we have women who don't scream, we have those who mourn, we have those who are natural screamers who love to scream, and we have those who you might never even hear them scream. They just keep mourning. They do this because they're actually feeling good. Okay, sometimes it is hard for you to pretend. I wouldn't say it's hard, because some women are good at it. They can actually mourn even when they're not feeling it, just to make you feel like, okay, you're doing something right. Hi Oyi, how are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, but the truth is this: we, those who mourn, tend to do it just because they know that doing that will help you feel more like a man. Okay, it helps because it is not all guys that love people screaming. Some guys will try to cover your mouth, some guys will try to put things in the woman's mouth not to scream. Some guys will try to use a pillow to cover the mouth. Some guys will try to do a whole lot of things. You know what you do, you know what you use to cover the mouth. Yeah, they do this because they do not want you to disturb others, or they don't want others to know what is being done at that point. Yeah, but if you have a partner who screams, you know what to do. Okay. Then also, some men look for subtle signs for ecstasy. Okay. It is not everyone that loves the noise. Some men actually enjoy it when you mourn and when everywhere is calm, and maybe if for instance the music is playing, your noise will distract, your noise will, destroy the tempo, or the music that is being playing on the ground. So the morning then at that point comes in, which helps do a better job and makes the man know how. Some men are actually good. They actually, make love to you following the rhythm, of the song. For those who are good, who are used to music, it's not all of us that actually have that time to play music always. But you have sometimes you have those kind of sex, like you just want to play music, you just want to do something, and because of this, music also helps, and for that your partner would have to make love to you to the rhythm of the song that is being played. And at that point, you are advised not to scream. The best you can do is mourn. So I'm gonna go. So the next question is, how big how big can you say a dick is? Yeah. So for the guys, please, I need your attention here because I need you to talk back to me. I need you to let me know how it all works out. Yeah. I don't have a dick, so I don't know. But I'm gonna be teaching based on research. Okay. Now, how big it is said that once a guy, please guys, I know sometimes you actually have a way of measuring what we have. Once a guy has a dick as long as 10 inches, then that's way too big. That is way too big. Sometimes it's basically like it is not how long the dick is, it is how well you can use it. Yeah. So when we have a dick, okay, for instance, you are 7 inches tall. Yeah, for those who are that tall, yeah. If you have a 10-inch dick, it's fine because it goes to your body. Okay. But when you're like 5 inch tall, you're not even up to six, yeah, and you carry an inch in dick, ah, something is wrong. Even your friends will wonder, kilo day, because it will look too big for your kind of body. Now, some people naturally, see, forget Africans, we don't have small dicks. You don't want to imagine. We don't. We are blessed, yeah. Most Africans have within, say like 5 inch, 7 inch, kind of dick. Some have 4 inches, yeah. But when you talk about the white people, for instance, some Indian, I'm not trying to insult anybody, I'm just giving statistics, yeah. Talk about some Indians and Chinese, man, their dick is small. Yeah, it is. Now, there are two types of dicks. Yeah, we have those kind of dicks that are small when sleeping. You know what I mean when they are sleeping, when they are not at work, when sleeping, and when they get up, like when they get to rise, they are called grower because they double up in inch size. Yeah, and we have those dicks that are kind of small. No, no, we have those dicks that are not small, but when they rise, they don't double up. Okay, so those ones that shower, they call them shower. So we have the grower kind of dick. Those are the ones that once they stand, they double up in size. I know most of us know what I'm talking about. When your partner is there, you're like, what do you have? Big one, and then it's time for action, and you're like, where is this coming from? Those are the show grower kind of digs, and those who just have the big digs, and most time big digs don't even double up. You just rise and fall. So it's been said, okay. So men have less or no control over their penis, that's than the body parts. Yeah. Now, most times, sometimes we see guys who just their penis is showing, it's up, and we're like, can't he control himself? What is he thinking? Don't you have brain? You're outside and these things like this are happening. I remember I watched something that was posted on Instagram for this BBA Big Brother Africa that is showing of, well, I don't really watch it, so I don't really know their names, of a particular guy who was talking to a girl, and by the time he got up and he was walking away, his dick was standing. Now it has been proven and said that you have no control over your dick because it doesn't work with your body. The way you control your hands and your legs, when it comes to the dick, you have no control. Yeah, the penis answers strictly to nervous system, not you. Not some. Yes, most times your mindset controls it more, but it works with the nervous system and not your body. Sometimes you're talking to your partner over the phone, and your dick is just responding because it works with the system. It works with your mind. It works with what you think, what you feel, what you see. Yeah. And sometimes, especially when you're asleep, it doesn't work with what you see or what you feel. Because most times men wake up with a hard dick. Doesn't mean they were sleeping and they were thinking of sex, or they went to bed with sex in their mind. No. As an African, most times people will just say, okay, if you really want to know if he's a man, the first thing you do when he wakes up, check it if he's standing. That's how we get to know if he's a man. That's what we've been told, and that's what we look at. Okay. Now, the truth is, for a man who wakes up, even a young boy, a year old and all, for a boy who wakes up or a man who wakes up, and the dick doesn't stand, then there's a problem. Because it is expected that once you wake up, the first thing that should rise on you as a man is your dick. Whether you want to wee or not, your dick has to rise. It shows that you are a man and you're complete. You're not talking about the sperm here, you're talking about the dick working. Thank you, Mr. Victor. Thank you for that. Okay. Yeah. It is said that the impulse from the brain helps with the erection when you wake up in the morning. Okay, so it has nothing to do with whether the person has been watching porn, or the person is thinking of sex, or the person wants to have sex, or the person dreamt or the person had sex in their dream, or no. It works with your body. Yeah, it works with the impulse of your brain. Once you wake up with a hard dick. It's as natural as that. There are no two ways about it. Yeah. Then it is also said that lifting heavy things also help get a hard dick. Guys, please let me know, how true is this? Yeah, lifting up heavy things, and then straining from the bowel. Yeah, you want to ease yourself. You want to go to the toilet and all, helps give a strong dick. Is it true? I really need to confirm these things. I really need to be sure it's true. Yeah, I am not a man, so I wouldn't know. If it was about a woman, trust me, I will tell you, because most times I don't just say, yeah, apart from the fact that I read, I also experiment just to be sure. Then I also make my findings asking other people to be sure how I feel is what they feel. Yeah, Aitaya says, what do you think about 7-inch penis? My husband sometimes worries that it is small. I have never been with someone else before, so I don't know. But I am really satisfied. How can I help you? Tell your husband. For a 7-inch dick, he is perfectly fine. He is perfectly fine. The truth is, it is not how small. See, the fact that you just said something, but I am really satisfied, which means it is not about the size. Some people might even have 4-inch, but when they are good, they are good. Okay, so if your husband isn't really good about it, or if your husband is not really satisfying you the way you want to be satisfied, and then you'll be saying, oh, okay, what do I do? I need this penis to grow bigger. See, most men want it longer. Yes, I understand. But what they don't get is, once it grows bigger than usual, then there's a problem. The woman will end up hating it, because rather than give her satisfaction, you will put her through pain. You will make her feel pain more, than enjoyment. So if he's having a 7-inch, when it's time for love making, the best you can do is get a tape and measure it when it stands. You see that it's going to be more than 7 inch. Now, when a man is relaxed, he gets his penis grows longer than when he's tense. It's as easy as that. So even for every woman who is married, for every woman who makes love, you will notice that with your partner, sometimes their dick grows longer, and sometimes it doesn't go as long as it was before. It's because the sex pattern are two different things. Because sometimes you take your time, the foreplay, the romance, the touching, the kissing. It makes the man feel so relaxed. Sometimes the man feels so loved that he wants to just show himself. Yeah. And when these things are being done, you get almost double of what he had. Now, when he gets to the point where he's not, he's not really relaxed, maybe he just want to have a quickie, or he just comes and he just wants to make love. You don't expect him to get a double dick. It is not possible. Okay, so realization of your partner matters a lot, because it helps you and also helps your partner get the dick to a certain level. Anita, I hope you understand. I hope I've been able to answer your question. Yeah. Um. Okay. We talked about the bowel making your helping make your dick get strong, which is normal. Yeah. Now, just as it grows without your consent, now the dick grows without your consent. Same way it shrinks without your consent. Okay. Now, the dick will fall any day, anytime. Once the mind, once the man is pissed off about something, or he doesn't like certain things, a dick that is up will just fall. It is that bad. Okay. It doesn't take time for a man's dick to rise. The same way it doesn't take time. You are laughing, Mr. Victor. Am I lying? It's the truth, Yeah. It doesn't take time for a man's penis to rise. The same way it doesn't take not even a second for the man's dick to drop. Once the man gets turned off about something, it goes off. It's like switching off the light, it goes off. Yeah. There are no apologies about it. So what reasons do men have to make their dick go down? Yeah. Sometimes the woman gets to turn them off. Maybe bad smell, or she's not feeling it, or she's complaining too much about, oh, don't do this, oh, you're not doing this right, I want it like this, I want, it gets to a point the man's mind is no longer there, and before you know it, you dig. Then another thing I've noticed, another thing I've heard for a long time, is that when a man drinks too much, sometimes the dick won't rise. Please, how true is this, guys? Yeah. And no matter how much the woman gets to touch the dick, when a man drinks too much, or maybe he's kind of drunk, the dick won't rise. Please, I need to know, guys. Let me know if it's true. Yeah. I don't have a dick, so I wouldn't really know. Okay. So that's it. Yeah. Another thing is, now it is said that when you get, for instance, maybe mistakenly, your mind goes to something, or you get to see a picture and you get a hard dick, the best you can do is take a cold shower. A cold shower helps bring it down. Okay, so if you're opportune to get a bathroom close to you, just take a shower to help calm your nerves down. Outside that, you're your own. Okay. Okay, I already said when you're feeling well relaxed, the penis looks bigger than when you're stressed. Okay, so for every woman out there, please, please, and please, for you to enjoy sex, for you to enjoy your sex life, for you to enjoy your dick, because it's not his own, it is your dick, for you to enjoy, for you to actually enjoy your man. Yeah, you need to understand that he needs to be relaxed. So if it's time for sex and you're going to be having sex, you need to understand that that man has to be relaxed for him to give you the satisfaction that you want, for him to get that dick to be doubled up. Yeah, if he's not relaxed, the dick will just maybe add an inch or 2 inch to what it is. So if for instance he has when he's sleeping, he has like 5 inch or 6 inch dick. When he stands, yeah, and he's not relaxed, he might just have like maybe 6.5 or 7 inch. But when he's well relaxed, and you've done all the petting, you've done all the foreplay, you've done all the romance, you've done every other thing, yeah, it is bound to double up, from the 5 inch to like 8, or 9 if possible. Yeah, it is very possible. I know you would understand. For the women, sometimes, hi Taiwo, how are you? Okay, so that's it. Now the average penis, the average direct of the penis is supposed to be 12 to 13 inch. Okay, that's average for an African, or yes, I would say Africa. Okay, because I'm not going to compare the white people with us. I'm not going to compare. We have two different. Like I can't remember I can't remember the country now. Is it Uganda or so? And they complain that even the condoms they do is too small for them. So you can imagine how big their dick will be when it's not even standing. If you are complaining that the kind of condoms they do is not big enough for you, then what happens? Okay, so that's how bad we Africans are endowed. We are good. We are gifted. Forget it. African men are gifted. Yeah. Okay, let me not say African men, let me say Nigerian men are gifted. Okay. So whatever you have, it is not how long it is how well you use it. So it is all about you practicing and learning how well to make use of what you have, and not talking about how small your dick is when you're sleeping. Okay, so that's it. Yeah. I was saying an average penis is about 14 to 16 inch centimeter, which is 5.5 to 6.3 inch long when erect. Yeah, that's an average. That's not a normal dick. That's like when you talk about a small dick. Yeah. Now the average is supposed to be, yeah, the penis is usually small if it's less than 3 inch. Now, if your partner's dick is 3 inch below, then that's small. That's what you say is small. Okay, so Italian, now you understand. So if you are having 7 inch, then babe, that means you have double, or you have more than double. Okay, because from 3 inch down is what we call small, and from 3 inch up is okay. Okay, from 3 inch to like 5 inches is average, is okay. Now from 5 inch to like 8 is normal. Now from 9, 10 inch, those ones are mm-mm, they are way too long. Okay, and I'm talking about this dick when they're actually sleeping, not when they're erect. Okay, yeah. Okay, a man with a tiny penis could surprise someone with a big erection. Yes, that's another thing. Now, let's not forget that it's not, like I said, it's not how small it is how well you use it.